I can make you put your phone down. I can make you put your phone down.
It may have been 10 years, it may have been 10 months, but guess what? It's never too late to pull your feet together, sit them down, flat-footed on the floor, stand up for yourself and change your life. It is never too late to be the woman that you were created to be and to receive the love, the appreciation, and the respect that you deserve, not because you earned it, but because of who you are. Let's just start there. I'm a child of God. I was created in His image. Because of that and that alone, you're gonna respect me. It's your girl DeLaurian, and I am back and better than ever. I'm back and better than ever. Today's topic is, I trained him to dog me. What? You what? I trained him to dog me. I did, and I can admit that. I think a lot of us will be better off if we could admit that to ourselves. We teach people how to treat us by what we allow, by what we accept, by what we say is okay. Every time we keep our mouths closed to things that hurt us, to things that demean us, to things that don't help us, to things that harm us, to things that make us feel less than, we train him to dog us. Every time you allowed him to come beneath the standard that you've set for yourself, you train that man to dog you. Every time you go back on your word and you say you're not going to allow him to do this, and then you allow it, you train him to dog you. Every time you sleep with that man that's sleeping with other women, you train him to dog you. Every time you sleep with that man that's not committed to you, you train him not to give you his 100% best. And what did we say last week? Anything less than 100% is second place, is sloppy seconds, and we don't want no parts of it. I don't want any parts of any man that's leaving my bed and going to someone else's. I'm done with that. No, thank you. How many times did you allow him back into your life before you made him prove to you through action that he was serious and that he wanted you and that he was ready and willing to step up to the plate, to rise to the occasion? How many times did you allow him to be dishonest? How many times did you allow him to be disloyal? How many times did you allow this to happen without making him step up? How many times are you afraid to walk away? How many times are you scared because you didn't think he would come back? How many times are you afraid because you didn't think you would find anyone else? How many times are you afraid because you didn't want to be alone? How many times are you afraid and did you settle because you didn't want to be alone, because you don't know how to be alone, because no one ever taught you how to be alone, how to be powerful, how to walk in the surety of yourself? How many times did you accept less than your best? You trained him to dog you. You're not alone in that thing. I've trained many a man to dog me in my life and in my time. But guess what? No more, no way, no how, baby. No, I want you to say that with me. Come on. No more, no way, no how, baby. What? No more, no way, no how, baby. Can I come over and chill? No more, no way, no how, baby. I'm not looking for nothing serious. No more, no way, no how, baby. I mean, I'm just trying to smash. No more, no way, no how, baby. No more, no way, no how. I want you to know, in all seriousness, you're not alone here. I realize that just like you have to go to school to learn how to cultivate a trade, in a career, I honestly believe we need those same teachings when it comes to interpersonal relationships and communication. If no one was around to teach you what to accept, you just won't know. And sometimes you won't have the strength, you won't have the wherewithal to stand up for yourself. I have been there. So know that this is coming from a place of love and a place of experience. But I'm here to help us admit it, to acknowledge it, and to correct it, to take a new action so we can be everything that we want to be. And that starts from self-worth, self-confidence, self-discipline. And sometimes we have to do what's hard in order to get what's right for us. It's not always going to be easy. It's not like on television where you see people say, oh, I had enough of him and I walked away and that was that. I didn't feel another thing about it. I met a new man 2 weeks later and I'm good. No, sometimes there's going to be sleepless nights. Sometimes you're going to cry so much, so to the point where you can't even see straight. I have cried so much over a broken heart that I could not even see straight. I've been at work, tears falling down on the computer. I have been in bed, couldn't get up. I have been in church, in service. All I could do was cry. All I could do was sit there and let the tears fall down my eyes. So how do you pick yourself back up when you're in that place? How do you come to the reality of knowing that you're wrong, knowing that you're settling, knowing that this man isn't for you, knowing you aren't getting the right treatment? How do you collect yourself? How do you pull yourself together and get to the place where you need to be? My God, you can do it. You collect yourself and you got to do what's hard to get what's right for you. So saying no, walking away is very hard. It's very difficult, especially when you still care about a man, when you still love him. But how are you going to get the right person for yourself if you're still meddling, if you're still connected to the wrong person with the wrong timing? And it could be the right person, but it's the wrong timing. Sometimes you got to grow up. Sometimes God has to grow you up before you can be with someone. And it could be him, but it's not time. So you got to grow up. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. You got to be strong enough to walk away until a person rises to the occasion. Point blank, period. You got to know what you offer. You got to know what you bring to the table. Ain't nobody eating no sloppy seconds. Ain't nobody eating no table scraps. I'm not a dog. I know I got curly hair, baby, but I ain't no poodle. Come on, somebody. Now let's get into this thing here.
Bang, bang, he shut me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shut me down.